I was here 2 days ago saying to the camera, okay guys, I'm trying to find a place. So you say this is the father of guitar and all this. Vamos a hacer de este un canal de aventura, pero más que todo inspiracional. De hacer cosas nuevas, de tirarse al agua y de actos de servicio. Porque lo mejor y lo bueno es más. Bueno, algo que no les he contado es que realmente, aunque conocí a alguien de Siria, no estaba muy cómodo con venir y con una cámara y contar su historia. Entonces, igual me invitó a un café, que tal vez logro solo por video, solo por audio, pero no importa, es una experiencia y súper agradecido que me haya invitado. Así que si se puede, genial. Si no, pues totalmente entendible que no quieran contar toda esta historia en video. No sé si se acuerdan, pero estoy en el mismo lugar. Es un tema muy sensible, es un tema que no todos quieren tocar y definitivamente tengo que tocar una sensibilidad. Si podemos hablarlo en video, buenísimo, y si no, pues no. Así que, y si no, pues disfruta un café y aprenda la próxima cómo se hace mejor esto. One day you decide to go to Guatemala then?
Wallah, I hope. My plan now to move to Finland.
Oh, it's moved to Finland.
Yeah, because my situation here.
Ok, no se cortó el video, lo corté yo. La razón de esto es porque estaban empezando a escuchar un audio de mi amigo Salah de Siria, en el cual me describió un poco su situación en Turquía. Y tras mucho pensamiento, y lo medité muy bien, y por lo que él me compartió, no era responsable de mi parte compartir esta información, y estando él aún en Turquía. Entonces decidí solo hubiera esta parte. Hay otra parte, hay una entrevista más completa con Sena, que ya saben quién es Sena, más adelante en el video. Ella nos cuenta un poco más de la situación, pero ella es de Turquía, es mucho más seguro que ella nos cuente eso, y por eso decidí no incluirlo. Así que lo siento, fue una entrevista súper enriquecedora, o sea, sí se logró hacer la entrevista, pero no era una buena idea compartirla, al menos en este contexto hoy, 2021, en internet, por motivos de seguridad. Y lo que consideré seguro de compartir Sí lo compartí y lo van a poder ver a continuación. Entonces los dejo, más adelante otra entrevista, así que sigan viendo el video y gracias por estar viendo.
Salah, it has been 2 days I've been in your house. I have learned a lot, and I want to thank you for that.
You're welcome.
We sing here. For me,
Thank you for the coffee from Guatemala.
You tasted Guatemalan coffee. I'm so happy for this. This project for me is getting to see the people, helping in a way for the people to see that we are the same. In this part of the world, in Guatemala, in other places that I want you to ask you, like, what do you say to people from Latin America, maybe to come here?
Actually, this is we are in Turkey now.
Yes, yes.
I am Syrian, so
Yes.
I cannot invite them to Syria.
No.
No way. But they can come to Turkey if they want. This part of the world, Middle East, is amazing, and unfortunately, it's a lot of prototype about Middle East, about everything. The audience, they will know about what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's this part of world, in my opinion, it's amazing, and have this deep view about culture, history, the beginning of three Abrahams, religious, everything start here actually. The alphabet, the mathematics, the culture. In Latin America, it's very far countries.
Yeah.
Yani in other parts of the earth, the other side of the earth. So we are far away, but we are close in the end. Traveling now, it's not the speed. And I think Europe made this bridge between those parts of the world. So this bridge still now it's working.
What will you say for people like my age that like something you believe it's
Well, like
like
this is very tough.
No, we-
Do what you believe in the end. As we, in our last conversation, we talk about how you began your study,
Yeah.
career, then you change everything, and this is good, man. Swim and continue swimming, and
Okay.
try to find your path and try to find what you believe.
Thank you.
This is the most important thing I can tell you.
Okay. Perfect. That's it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for the time here, for all the experience, and you're always welcome to Guatemala.
I hope one day we can live there.
Yes, come on. Bueno, estoy en el castillo, aquí en Gaziantep. Viví cosas súper lindas. Me explicaron cosas buenísimas. Compartimos un montón. Hablamos de filosofía y de historia, de política, lo que quieras.
I am from Antep, a city in the Syrian border in the southeastern Turkey, and I am a sociology graduate from the Middle East Technical University. And now I am about to finish my master's in sociology again. My topics are related to social memory, collective memory, archiving. Our organization is Kırkayak Kültür. It was founded in 2010. They were working on culture and arts mostly, and the most important thing they're focusing on is the idea of living together. I mean, the different groups in a society, they can live together through several practices. If they, for instance, share something cultural, artistic, let's say, it will be a space for them to socialize, get to know each other. And this space will maybe get wider in time, and then they start to understand each other, let's say. The situation now is, after the Syrian civil war, so many refugees from Syria, they arrived Antep because there is a border between Antep and Halep, Aleppo. So the North Syria, southeastern Turkey. Because there is the border here, they arrived to Antep first. So
It was 2010, 11.
11. In the beginning of the war, they closed the border, of course. But millions of refugees arrived to Antep starting in 2011. And
People still comes, and now like you see a lot of big Syrian community and a Turkish community trying to live together.
yes, and some people, of course, they used Antep as a transformation. I mean, as a transition route, and they went to Istanbul, Ankara, other cities of Turkey, and also they went to Europe
Okay.
as a final destination, let's say, or US, Canada,
Mm-hmm.
where they find, I mean, chance.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, the big group stayed in Turkey, and mostly in Istanbul. The most crowded refugee group lives in Istanbul.
So the focus is basically trying to release the tension between the Turkish communities and Syrian communities.
Yes.
Why there's tension?
I mean, the tension is because of so many reasons. Actually, there is, of course, hate. There is, of course, I mean, people
Why
are
hate? Religious?
xenophobia, you know?
Okay, foreigners.
Xenophobia. I mean, fear of
Unknown.
foreigners.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Fear of the unknown, yes. But you know, it is more than that. Sometimes, you know, people hate migrants because, you know, they think that economic conditions are very bad because of the migrants. Actually, it's not. You know, migrants are working for a very cheap salaries.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, they're balancing the economy. Economic conditions in Turkey are going very bad. So people think that, like, you know, everyone is getting poor, and people think that, like, you know, we are already poor, and we also have migrants, so we can't find enough jobs, enough money for them. But also, actually, Turkish government is not paying for refugees.
Okay.
The money is coming mostly from UN and also European Commission.
Okay.
They're giving, you know,
Millions.
a very big amount of money for migrants, you know.
Yeah.
Most countries in Europe, they closed their borders for refugees, but they gave the money to Turkey in order to keep refugees here. This is ethically problematic, you know, related to that, because, you know, being a citizen in a country gives you rights,
Yeah.
basically. But their status, I mean, the status of Syrians here is not refugee, by the way.
It's guests.
Turkey, yes, guests, but under temporary protection, they say.
Temporary protection. Okay.
Yes, and this temporary protection gives nothing to them because, you know, it is just protection, but how you protect very crowded group, and they're trying to be citizens, and they start, I mean, education or maybe marriage through different ways, like, you know, because the citizenship process is very complicated in Turkey.
How do you know this? How do you see in the future 10 years, the situation?
But for refugees, it's going bad because, you know, some opposition parties are, they have some propaganda for, you know, returning migrants back to Syria. It is incredible, I know. And they're trying to collect votes from people. People are, you know, not happy with this refugee situation. I also think that, you know, the refugee situation in Turkey is very complicated because of the wrong policies, not because of the refugees itself.
Yeah, I mean, you presented me one person from Syria, awesome person. And
Yes, my friend. We are living together for 10 years. Like, you know, we have neighbors, we have friends in the school, in the workplace, everywhere. But still, there are some, you know, polarization between Turkish community, let's say, local community and Syrian community, because the local community here is not all Turkish. So there are Kurdish people, other ethnicities, different Arabs from
to
Turkey.
put on top of the situation.
Yes.
What would you like people to know of this region of the world?
Yeah, so this region is very important actually for, you know, historically and socially and culturally, etc. So I recommend everyone to visit, of course, Middle East, different parts. Not so safe, but still. Antep is safe now, for now, let's say. Not Syria, not Lebanon right now.
Okay.
Israel, Palestine is not safe, of course. But, you know, Jordan is safe. So people can just travel, just visit, and then they can see the differences between their own lifestyles and the culture of this region. Yeah, I think they should know more about the art of Middle East. You know, cinema,
Art.
music.
Yes. Oh, okay.
You know, Middle Eastern music, Arab music, Iranian music. It's very good.
Okay, so like look at an approach through the arts.
Yes.
Because that's what makes people together, right?
Of course, yes.
Not just go to the bad news that we know about
Stereotypes.
war. and
Yeah,
all this.
stereotypes, hate.
No, go through the way of culture. That's your
Of course,
advice.
yes.
Okay,
Like
Zena, thanks a lot for your time.
Of course, welcome.
And I really hope like what we talked today, a lot of people can see it and just
I hope so.
open their eyes much more to all this. What
Thank
is
you for
happening.
having me, by the way.
No, thank you. Si llegaron hasta aquí y vieron este video hasta este minuto, de verdad gracias. Es que están muy interesados en el tema o que me apoyan mucho y gracias por eso. Les cuento que la escena que viene a continuación es muy interesante. Para darles un poco de contexto, estoy sentado con 3 personas de Siria, una persona agnóstica de ellos, 2 ateos de ellos, y la persona que ven con el laúd es un judío y es de los pocos judíos que aún habían en Gaziantep, en Turquía, y son amigos. Y lo divertido es que él sí es religioso, súper espiritual, y igual se estaban llevando re bien y se molestaban a sí mismos. Estábamos en la plática, en la conversación, y le decían, no, sí, pero el judaísmo, no, sí, pero el islam, no, sí, pero el cristianismo, jajaja, y todos se mataban de la risa. Todo bien, todo en paz, como seres humanos. Y me volví a dar cuenta que lo que queremos es estar bien, que queremos estar en paz, no queremos problemas, todos, la mayoría. Entonces, es una escena muy linda, en la que cantamos, Joel canta canciones incluso en español, todos se las saben y cantan canciones de Irak también, aunque no estamos en Irak, y se ve que al final hay comunidad y se puede vivir juntos. Entonces les dejo esta escena, espero que les guste, y al final solo tengo audio, pero es una última canción que ellos cantan de Irak, es genial, si se quedan a escucharla, y desde ya gracias por haber visto este video, los veo.
Oh, chef, ¿ah? On stone. Volcanic, ¿ah?
Volcanic stone, yeah.
Ah.
Entre las puertas paseando, entre ellas y mí. Entre las puertas paseando, entre ellas y mí. Vida una allí muy hermosa, enfrente de mí. Ella es hermosa y muy graciosa, que me hizo salir. Ella es hermosa y muy graciosa, que me hizo salir.
So nice, dude, so nice. No accent.
يسقيني جت الرياح حلوة رويني عالشام ما يسقيني جلتني روح يا مسكيني ما المناظر والعطشان جلتني روح يا مسكيني ما المناظر والعطشان.
This is Iraqi song from Iraq.
Iraq. But you all share it. Yeah. Wow. That's
Syria and Iraq neighbor, you know.
Yeah.
And he like Arabian song.
مكمل ne güzel. O şarkıyı